Giant is for the magnetic guy. No battle cry. Oh, was it? Let's draft a little. Okay, maybe retiring this deck. Alright, I'm gonna take a Hecklebot, and maybe sometimes it'll pull crap. This card's really good. Actually, both of these are good together. Alright, I think Warhorse is better, though. Hey, nice. Definitely wanted one. Oh my Yogg. Sure. I don't think that card's that bad. Great or anything. Garbage? I think I'll take this Dragon. A little bit of card draw, right? Ooh, Keeper Strength is really good. So is Seed Cloud. I think Keeper Strength is just kind of insane. Let's take the Outfitter. Maybe we'll be like a hand buff Paladin. Dragon's pretty good. Peon's nice too, but I'll pass. Judge Unworthy's very good. You Judge Unworthy? Okay, well the hand buff stuff, maybe not so great. I'm gonna pass the Dance Floor. I don't really love that card. I'll take the Trog, and I guess I take True Silver here. I like Funky Pin. Funky Pin's okay. Let's take this guy. We can corrupt him, he's pretty good. I just don't want the two, I just don't like that card. Disco or Containment Unit? I'm gonna take the Disco here. None of these are great, honestly. Maybe Ziliax is the pick. Don't have a lot of mechs, honestly. Let's just take Big Tyrion. He's 8/8/8 now. That's kind of cool. I need a 2 more than I need a 3. But I guess Herald's kind of good with Outfitter. I just need 2s. Real 2s. Alright, I'm actually going to take the Jukebox Totem. And I think we take Peon over Consecration. We have a better AoE, right? So let's just grab a couple of 2-drops if we can find them. Interesting. I don't know. I'm actually going to take Blessing here, I think. I love Disco Mall. Alright, let's take Disco Mall. Ay. Alright. It's 2-drops. Well, I'm still going to take Consecration. Wow. Incredible. Alright, let's take another one. Not that 2-drop. A lot of good cards. Our curve sucks and we're Paladin, which is a bit of a problem. I don't want it. Dude, I am absolutely... I would love a Jitterbug, but I'm slamming this thing. If we had ended up with 2 Warhorse trainers, I would have actually felt pretty good about it. It's not often right to pass Explorer. These days, I am not very high on Explorer. A 3-mana 3/3 lifesteal is pretty bad. And then, like, a lot of the dragons are just bad or too slow. Even when you hit something like a Ysera, a lot of the time I feel like you're dead before you can cast it. They have better cards than you every time, every draft. Like, you could take out the 15 best mage cards and end up with the next 15 best and still probably have a competitive deck. Whereas if you don't get a majority of the 15 best paladin cards, your deck sucks. And if your deck is consisting of the next 15 best cards, like, your deck's probably going to go 0-3, whereas a mage deck can probably still go infinite. Just that huge of a discrepancy in terms of, like, potential outcomes is really frustrating. Funny enough, mage is only the 3rd highest win rate, so go figure. DK and Shaman have, I would guess DK and Shaman just have, like better, like, I win cards, like Pack the House and Scourge and Titan and stuff. That requires, like, less of a setup. So, like, when those cards come down, the game just sort of ends. Let's start whacking stuff next turn. Silver Dragons, I continue to slam. Yeah, they're good. They're good. But I feel like a lot of my Paladin losses are, like, I just try to curve out and I can't. Or, like, I curve out and my opponent's just playing, like, 3/4s and stuff. My Explorers just don't trade. Huh. I was really hoping that I could go into that.
For justice.
Base Shaman is pretty strong. Lich King is unbalanced. Shaman has a lot of good weapons too. So it's like you have the 6-mana 3/4 weapon, you have the 4-mana 1/3 weapon, you have Pack the House, and a lot of times, like, those cards just win the game. Whereas, like, Mage, it's, you know, it's crazy as it is, and as stupid as that last game we lost was, like, it still required him to play a Raven, get an Artificer, play the Elementals, and have a Grand Finale. And like, while that does feel very common, it's not a guarantee that they're gonna get to do all of that. Feels like it's a guarantee, but it's not. There's Pack the House and the Scourge and, you know, it's Wind Fury Weapon. I feel like those cards, like, you just draft one of them, just cast it, then you just win.
We all exist in harmony.
Big money. Give me something hot. This is not hot. It's just 0 mana, draw 2. Or I can spend 2 mana to get through, like basically draw 2. So I guess I might as well just take this one.
Good explorer comes prepared.
I'll take this guy and we will swing and then we'll trade. And when we so choose to play the True Silver, we can also draw. This Funky Fin's kind of nice here. Also, my feet are cold. I need to get a blankie for my feet or some socks or something. John Worthy. Okay. Mage has lower popularity on Arena, I think. Is that right? No. Mage is probably the most played class.
For justice.
Keep it real.
Reporting for duty.
2. Oh, we'll get a Murloc. We played Dragon and we played what? Mech and Totem. So if we play another Mech, it'll count for Totem. I think I've seen you play Paladin yet? I played less Paladin. But some. Set an enemy minion's health to 1, then deal 1. 4, 6, 7. 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. It's kind of close.
For justice.
Alright, it's close. Close to lethal. Last 2 patch. Yeah, we played Paladin a couple times this week. I think Paladin can be fun. But the thing is, like, Paladin and Druid, like, can be fun, but all the games play out the same way. Dump your hand and pray your opponent does not have the AoE, right? And if they do, then you die. And if they don't, then you win. And that's great when you don't die.
Keep it real.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that hit his face. All enemies. I see Paladin once in a while for a change, even if they're not the greatest. Yeah, like, I think it's very frustrating with the state of Arena in particular. Regardless of the state of Hearthstone, but like the state of Arena having just a few classes dominate so heavily makes it hard to play other classes and have fun, which makes it hard to stream because you're stuck playing the same couple classes over and over. I'm glad when, you know, we can have some fun and some success with other classes, because outside of, like, you know, this meta and most metas, like, I like playing all the classes. Just Mage and DK are, and maybe Shaman, but Mage and DK feel so much more consistent and so much stronger, and it sort of pushes the other classes out. But it's cool to see different cards and different effects, and I like, the big, powerful, synergistic build around cards, the legendaries and stuff. Like, this Paladin has no Earthen cards, you know? Like, if I could have built a cool Paladin Earthen deck, that would be really fun. If you could build a really cool, like, rogue mech deck and have success with those decks, like, that would be fun. But you never get those things. Or, like, when you do, they're still not as good as just a mage playing a synthesize into a grand finale or whatever. What is this anomalous? Both heroes have 1 attack. Well, it's pretty good. I always love Priest for some reason. I like Priest. I legitimately don't think I've had a playable Priest deck in, any of the Priest decks we drafted.
For justice.
It's like Priest was good, so they just nerfed, so it gets a bunch of neutral shit. Okay, well now nobody plays it, and everybody plays Mage. So has the meta improved at all? Unsurprisingly, as always, no. There's just fewer classes to play. Less fun to be had. But we should be getting some changes in like a month. So that's cool. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Warcraft Rumble. I'm starting a Warcraft Rumble YouTube channel. If anybody wants to watch that. I'm starting a Warcraft Rumble YouTube channel if anybody's interested in checking out that game. Mage. Yeah, mage. Mage. Disgusting mage. I want to get this going, but since I already have one attack, I kind of don't want to. So I get to kill one of these. I'll take the Ysera, I'll kill the beast, I guess. If I need 3 damage to kill something, then I'm more inclined to just play it in that instance. The issue is the longer you wait to cast this, the harder it is to get that Divine Shield before you're dead, right? I enjoy watching you and Save play Paladin as long as it has some type of variety. Yeah. It's people that watch a shit ton of, Arena. The variety's good. There was no animal companion that was good for me there. Everyone enabled him to kill our guy. That being said, it's not that bad. Like a Huffer would have been worse for us. Misha might have been worse too. Now though, I don't really have 1 damage short of killing that. I think what I do is actually just play these. Free hit here too. What's the link? The Warcraft Rumble channel. Give it a day, okay? Let me link it for you now. It's like, how do I switch account? It's no content has been made yet, but I've actually hired an editor to help me upload some stuff. How do you link to this damn thing? No subscribers, no videos. All right, let me see if this links you there. Alright, see if this works. Looked on YouTube for Redbeard gameplay. Here, you can we have a Hearthstone YouTube that puts up parts of our VODs. I'm gonna take one more. I guess it can get +3/+3, huh? This cat trick, interesting. Well, that helps to solve some of my issues with the turn.
Must move quickly.
I'll try.
I want to see what spell I get before I make a decision here. Boy, that might be worth it too. I'm not sure what to do here. I should have probably hit that one. Snap. There's gonna be new Marvel Snap content put up too, actually. I like that one video. There's gonna be new Marvel Snap. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I might just play Conquest, and I'm playing a lot of Snap too. Redbeard Rumble has a nice ring to it. Yeah, I figure it's, pretty good name. Redbeard Snap, Redbeard Rumble, Redbeard HS. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm gonna make some scripted YouTube content, or at least like semi-scripted, and direct to YouTube. I might actually record some of it on here, just stream it live, and then someone's gonna help me edit it, but I'm actually paying them, and they're gonna help me edit it into like a real YouTube video. I dunked all the bots in season 1. Yeah, I don't really know like the meta in Snap. I play it and I have fun. I'm not really sure like. I do well enough, I guess I'm gonna take that.
For justice.
Are you going to actually look at the camera, or still look down to the left? If I look down to the left, I don't know where I'll look yet. Maybe at the camera. I don't like doing that. That's weird, especially when you're like playing Hearthstone. I guess I'll probably do that. I'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna buy a new camera too. No one's going to believe this. Rascally son of a bitch, you. I thought it was Tasney. Tasney's gonna help me too. But she works, and it's hard, and it's kind of unrealistic to expect her to be able to make that many. Like, what Refugeek does, it's really helpful. But the way we've got it set up, or he's got it set up for me, is he doesn't have to sit there and edit a video for 2 hours to put one up every day. But these are going to require like actual editing, and I could learn it, but I'm not proficient. She knows the basics, but she's not as proficient as like a professional editor. And it's like she's already working like 10-hour days. I mean, it's, you know, she'd be willing to help for sure, but she shouldn't have to. I think I just saw your face in its entirety for the first time, and it gave your beard some extra prominence. Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? Prominent. I don't want to play these two. Is that stupid? I get 3 divine shields.
Let me think.
Kinda good.
An island lo-fi's on
Do you recognize the name Bob Sakamoto? Yeah, is that from Seinfeld? Is that like one of Kramer's friends in Seinfeld? Bob Sakamoto?
Repair in progress.
Oh, yeah. I hit because then I get my thing back. Yes, Bob Sakamoto. Sakamoto. I love you. I love you too. As much as a man can love a man in his Twitch chat. Put some googly eyes on your camera so you look at it. Oh. I thought you were going to tell me to put some googly eyes on my face. And, you know, I was down. What has 7 letters in their name and is a cutie patootie? I don't know. You tell me. 8, 14, 15 lethal? I keep feeling like I'm going to lose attack or something. If you look at your face instead of your beard.
You're done.
Hey, we got 2 wins. That's pretty good. Me, Tub Goat. Maybe I'll make a Magic the Gathering channel too. Oy. I need to make more money so I can pay an editor to make more videos. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted so much money on Pokemon cards over the years. I guess this Ysera card is okay. I don't know. I need to make more money. Relatable. Well, before I mean, I have expenses.
Fight with honor.
You know, insurance and rent and phone and electricity and stuff, but I'm setting aside money every month. But if I start, you know, paying someone more money to do more stuff, I'll have less money. That's okay, because I mean, I probably should have invested more in YouTube. Or, you know, I'm very thankful that RefuGeek has kind of helped us put anything up there. There's definitely people that come every day and say like, oh, you know, I'm from... Ooh, that's horrible. Because it's going to give us Paladin secrets. So you get 2 1-mana secrets for 4 mana. Maybe it's Fire Sale? Maybe it's Count. I guess Fire Sale's... I could always trade it if I don't need it. Pokemon cards are an investment. That's your 401k. I have a 401k from when I was at Target. And I actually have a substantial... I mean, I would consider it a substantial amount of money in there. Not enough to retire on, but like, I put money in and Target matched it. I haven't really touched it, and I don't add to it now, but... And I definitely should. I have a 401k. Play that. Yeah, he's not on the board.
Keep it real.
I mean, a bunch of 0-4s isn't really all that enticing. Your Oregonians and your necessities. My electric bill is... Actually, I should probably...
A new Valore Delana.
Yeah, I think it's automated now. I hope it's automated. What just happened? Killing me? He's killing my guys.
Keep it real.
My account.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
My account? Why am I logged in? Pay my bill. Log in. Oh my god, I haven't logged in so long. Hope I don't owe them like $500. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Electricity is pretty cheap for me. You've diversified your long-term investments. Little 401k, little Pokemon howling at the moon. Topping off with the 1 ring card. True. I'm well represented.
Mount up.
The battle.
Keep it real.
It's falling asleep. You're spending too much money on cashews. That's a problem. Cashews are expensive. $15 for one. Although I've been eating a lot less cashews, so they last longer. And man, I don't know, man. I hit the jackpot on the cashew thing I bought. That's not good for me. I hit the jackpot. Every cashew is like a meal in that thing. I don't know, man. I always buy the whole cashews, but these ones are actually whole cashews, and they're definitely like genetically modified. Can Relentless Worgen heal up from death? No. It has to survive.
The future is ours.
The future is ours. Just gonna pop off with that? Sure seems that way.
Reporting for duty.
Our cashews, Mr. Red's avocado toast. My beard is really itchy today. I need to exfoliate.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
I'm playing against Oops All Legendaries Mage. Well, this is good until another legendary comes down. I drop my legendary. Don't look at my booty when I bend over to pick it up. I'm not gonna look at your booty for any reason. Other than maybe to give it a little schmackaroo if you're so willing. I have an all legendaries, no spell mage on my wild account. It's not that great, but it's fun. I remember people playing all legendaries decks.
I intend
Kinda cool.
to deceive.
It's pretty cool. Okay, so this gets eaten. This pulls garbage.
Victory is
Wow.
By the holy light.
Wow. It always skips dig day, it's a problem. What was that mage? That was just an average mage. Just the old average mage. First card drawn is one a player can afford to play. So we get Oh My Yogg on turn 1. It's kind of cool.
Doomhammer. I will fight with honor.
Which means... I don't know what it means. It's kind of good for his coin, maybe. Not sure. Let me just see. Let's see. I'm starting to worry, though. I'm having fun playing Snap, moderately. I was having fun playing Warcraft Rumble, moderately. You know, like, X amount of time. I'm having fun playing Genshin, moderately. Normally have 3 or 4 games I'm playing at the same time. Here's an 8/8. What is this blasphemy? Yeah, they buffed Tyrion. I think it's a good buff. This could really be good for us. He's down a coin. I don't know if that's good. It feels like a good deal. Alright, hold on. I got my, my shop. How's Rumble? It's a mobile game. I found it fun. I don't know how. Wait, I already claimed this? Available in 11 hours. What do you mean? I found it to be
For justice. The battle.
fun, but I'm not sure if, like, I think it's another game kind of like Snap, where it'll be more fun to play it in small increments, as opposed to, like, sitting and playing it for 4 hours or whatever. Because I do think, while there's not really, like, a time gate, I think you are going to probably reach a point where you have to, like, pay to progress, or, like...
Reporting for duty. The battle. Reporting for duty. I cannot do justice.
You know what I mean? Like, where there will at least be, like, diminishing returns, where it's like, if I just sit and play this for 8 hours, like, what you get out of it between hours, like, 2 and 8 is not the same as what you get out of it in 0 through 1. Weary of many mobile games with that design as being highly predatory for profits. Yeah, I don't know. Like, ideally, yeah, games aren't marketed or designed that way, but the reality is like, every game is marketed and designed that way now. People, like, even big, like, this is Blizzard, you know? Even big studios that are renowned for, like, fully fleshed out, well, you know, crafted, immersive worlds just don't really make those games. Looks fun, but damn, Clash Royale is an old idea. Yeah, it is kind of weird that... But, I mean, it's Blizzard, so, like, they can, they can maybe do more with it than other companies that have less resources. And I've never played Rumble, so if it's just Rumble with Blizzard characters, like, it probably won't be that successful. If it does other things well, then it maybe can carve out a niche. I've never used any of those words to describe Blizzard as a studio. That's Warcraft 3 in you talking, Red. What? Immersive and well developed and stuff? What about, like, WoW and Some of the Diablos are well regarded, aren't they? Don't some people like some of them?
I listened to ETC before he was cool.
Well,
Face me, you cowardly fluff. The battle.
yeah, sure. I get 3-8, he gets a 0-4. Sure. The graphics are cute. Yeah, I'm not so sure I love the graphics, but at the same time, it like looking at Rumble, it really looks and feels like a game, like a mobile game, and in a sense that like it's designed to look and feel that way and appeal to people that want to play those type of games, which I don't know if it's necessarily the Hearthstone audience or really is necessarily myself historically, but there is a big audience for that, and it's kind of crazy, but there's a really big like kid audience for that. Like, a lot of parents aren't buying the Nintendo, like they don't even make like 3DSs or anything, you know what I mean? So like kids are just playing, you know, Craft Rumble, or I was on the plane, I was watching some guy play some horrible. I can't do this, I don't think. All I need is one rush. Like I don't know what the game is, but like you just run and you just kind of like move in the game. You're just running the whole time. I've seen games like that. I don't even know what they're called, but it's like, this game is horrible. But the kid's just like playing it for 3 hours, and he wasn't a kid. I don't know. He was probably 18 or 20. Some guy was just playing it on the plane. I was like, it's horrible. Temple Run, yeah, Temple Run, is that what it's called? But I don't even know if it was Temple Run. But I'm sure there's 100 Temple Run variants with like Sonic the Hedgehog and you know, Mario and Tomb Raider, probably, and terrible versions that have characters you haven't heard of that are worse, probably. So if it's a fun mobile game, then good. I don't mind checking it out, and I don't think it's gonna take away from any of the Hearthstone stuff we're doing. So that's not the intention.
Keep it real.
Just something extra to do, and on the side, right? So it's like new YouTube channels with extra content, and I'm also having him. Well, it's like 99%. We haven't really like exchanged money, but we talked about it, and he's gonna make some. We're gonna make some more Hearthstone YouTube content too. Clean turn. Yeah, that was pretty clean for him. Pretty clean for me. I am afraid of a singular hex destroying me, so I am going to diversify my stocks and bonds here. Diablo 2 and WoW and Warcraft 3, StarCraft, yeah, all that stuff is great, but I have to remind myself sometimes that those people don't work there anymore. I went and checked out the Blizzard headquarters, and I mean, there were a lot of people that had been there for a very long time. So there's still people, for sure. I met a lot of people that were like, oh, I worked here for 12 years. I used to work on this, then I worked on that, now I work on this. And that was very common from the people from the development team that I talked to. And also they had, Hearthstone has over 100 people that work on Hearthstone alone. Blizzard has, over 1,000 employees, I'm sure. Sure, there's a lot of like moving and shaking within the game design world. Maybe you leave Blizzard to go work for Second Dinner, and then leave Second Dinner to go work for Microsoft, and then whatever, Amazon. Some probably the executives.
Uther versus
But a handheld game machine in our pockets at all time now. Yeah, we do.
I will fight with
What's up, Graham? What's up, Gramulus Prime? Hate Mad Bomber. We had a Mad Bomber. We had a 2-mana Flame Imp ourselves earlier today. Keep this stuff? I don't know. One of the weapons, maybe. What if Microsoft buys Second Dinner? Yeah, maybe. And then Ben Brode will probably become even richer, and he'll probably start another game company. Probably. I'm just editing videos. Can I see more videos that you edited? Okay.
something new.
And it's kind of rough. We have 3 cards that cost more than 4 in our deck, and we drew 2 of them on the first 2 turns of the game. Or I guess in our mulligan and then our second draw. This Ben Brode fella. What does second dinner produce? Marvel Snap. So Ben Brode left. He was the Hearthstone lead designer. And he left Hearthstone to start an unannounced Marvel IP project that became Marvel Snap. And then their studio is second dinner, from what I understand. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. Gosh darn it. Not as good when I am a paladin. Here's a video of my hedgehog performing an exorcism. Is this code? Is this slang for something?
Nobody run from me!
I kind of wish I'd taken the 1-cost weapon. How ridiculous is the thought of doing this? Somewhat, perhaps? This killed 3 minions, and the fart frog is kind of annoying. I still have 2 divine shields in my hand. Syrian hipster or something. Can't use my weapons.
Touring grunge wave is more my bag.
Don't want ring toss. Don't want Mask of Cthulhu. And I don't want Light Show. Well, it's good to know that he has no crap in his deck. That's great. That's really good news. You do Hodier's voice? Like, you want me to try to do it? Or I don't do a good Hodier probably. I probably don't do any good impersonations. Explosive is not the worst. It's kind of good. Let's do this. Play Tyrion. Could go 4 and 4. I'd have to whack his guy. And I'd get a secret. He'll maybe get a Water Ellie. But maybe not get a Water Ellie. Not Mask to corrupt the carousel. We already have Tyrion. And Mask is an awful, awful card. I would have rather had Oh My Yogg. That was probably the best thing I could have done. Mask is just so expensive. It should probably cost 5 mana. We took this because I assume he'll attack with the 2/3 first, and I lose my secret basically for free. That's very bad news for me. Oh wait, it's quite good for me. He fucked up. The mad lad fucked up. Yeah, I mean, we need Oh My Yogg. Let's take Oh My Yogg.
Put your faith in my life.
We assume it'll be explosive here. Song, please, Red. This song is called Dream Getaway by Maximum Love. There's a link to it. I think the Maximum Love boys are really good. Warcraft Rumble game looks great visually, but the game is just a tower defense game. It's like an RTS tower defense game with some card game elements. It's not really just a tower defense. I'd say it's like 60% tower defense, like 20% RTS maybe, and like 10% something, and some percent card game, 10% card game. It's a mix.
More food for the master.
It's a mix. Oh My Yogg, do with Scourge. There's no other 9-mana spell, right? There's other 9-mana spells. Oh, that's nice. The new secret? Oh, that's from the thing. Okay, so it could be the thing. Could be the other thing. Don't have to test. And test. Don't have to test. I don't have to. It's like I've got nothing to swing into. This is unlikely to kill anything.
For justice.
I clear the whole board. I get a big minion. I get my 2 down. I break the counter spell. I don't know what the other 9-cost spells are. 9. There are other things, I'm pretty sure. Arena cards. Play Hearthstone. Game info cards. Card library. Oh man, I can't look that direction. Standard cards. Current arena cards. 9 cost. The Scourge, Fizzy Elemental, King Crush Caligos, Mass Resurrection. It's only 2. Mass Resurrection and the Scourge. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe spell damage ends up being decent.
Keep it real.
For sure is going face, face, face. Mass Resurrection, I checked.
Reporting for duty.
Did you really check or did you just copy what I said? Because I checked. If I knew you were checking, I wouldn't have checked. Rams Hedgehog video. I'm watching it without sound.
Oh dear summons us.
Oh dear, summons us. There's your oh dear voice, whoever wanted that. Making YouTube content is different than making Twitch content. And making TikTok content is also different than making Twitch content. It's hard to get used to, like, it's like you have to be like really on for like a minute or 5 minutes instead of like Twitch where you can just be a slug for 6 hours. I really don't want to play this. Those are minions in his deck, so it could pull an 8/8.
For justice. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
You're playing against a freeze mage. I feel like this is a freeze mage or something. I like it though, Graham. You're doing great. Giant is for the magnetic guy. No battle cry. Oh, was it? I still don't want to give him this. How do I kill him? I draw Consecration? I draw a True Silver. Or a Judge Unworthy. I drew a Bronze Explorer, which is not good.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Maybe dead. Let us play that.
For justice.
I know we lose a buff or whatever, I don't really care. I want to do this in case he pulls a taunt. I want to be able to get him down to 1 before I pull a taunt.
By the holy
Give him a
light.
little wow there. Okay, we're 3-0 against not mage and 0-2 against mage. And the games for us haven't been fun. That's something. That's something worth noting. Been a lot of, how you say,
Uther versus the Lich King.
You could not stop me then. You will not stop me now. I will fight with honor.
a coin, you say. Where'd I go? Sorry, I got up to get 6 cashews.
Job's done. Well met.
Well met. Alright, one more.
Grant you permission to speak.
One more minion.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
I think 1 is probably okay, right?
Reporting for duty.
The rush is a problem if you got it. What rush? Oh, the big thing? I mean, it's a eulogizer. But, I mean, it's gonna play some cards, right, no matter what. Okay, and I get my Scourge, which is nice.
You've forsaken
Don't
Scarlet
forget my
till a
Scourge.
chance, man.
Never lucky. I have a lot of weapons in my deck. I think it's possible that, like, next turn you might have...
The battle.
You might top deck a weapon or something.
Reporting for duty.
How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 weapons.
Touring grunge wave is more my vibe.
I can trade some stuff off. Let's just trade so I can play the 5.
The battle.
This could be good, but I'll just take the stats. Unfortunately, we don't get the battle cry. That would be pretty sick, though.
As it saved me.
Be a pretty good card in our deck.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Did I ever kill him here? Not anymore. Not
Feels good.
any more. Draw 2 spells. I mean, I'm gonna take it. I'm probably gonna draw.
There is no safe.
Keep it real.
I'm probably gonna draw plagues.
Reporting for duty.
I have 3 plagues. It's gonna be 4. I have 5, 6, 7 total spells. Might not draw them. Definitely not getting the battle cry, but he might be dead next turn too. That'd be kind of nice. Hero powers there. Destroys my whole board. Alright, so much for being dead. Disco Mall. Disco Mall and buff and just try to kill him. That might just be the play.
For justice.
Maybe lethal. I have the Judge Unworthy for 1 taunt. Draw 2 Frost Plagues and get the battle cry. Unfortunately, for some reason, or maybe fortunately, Frost Plague isn't a frost spell. It's kind of dumb. This should be an unholy spell. What is it called? Poison?
I can be very persuasive.
Okay, guess it worked. It's a 12 and 2 run. Well, depends how many mages we queue into. Oh, you can gain life. My mistake. You can just hit him. Blood. Put him to 1. That's a bummer.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
For justice.
You know, there were 3 in there. Not great odds for hitting one, but here we are. Hard fought win. It was hard to get there. But we got there. Take a bot for the meme, man. Well, if it pulls a taunt, we lose the game, so I don't really want to do that.
Shall be mine. I will
We cast
fight
2 Hecklebots this run. We pulled a 9/9 Rush and a 5/10 Taunt. I'm gonna ditch these and try to find a 1 or a 2. Well, I guess a 2. If he won because you drew the Blood Plague last minute, I'd be molding. I was gonna be disappointed. But the deck's only so fun, right? So it's like, it's not that big of a deal, but it would be frustrating. Are you Neon Elk? I'm Neon Elk, yes. That's me. And then again, if you guys have not hit the follow button, now would be a good time to do so. That's pretty nice. Because our hand was pretty poo. We didn't have a 2-drop. I don't know about that. You think I've got like a... You think I've got a strong jaw? Need actor. Did you pay that guy 30 cents to concede? I'd pay him 30 cents to concede, yeah.
Versus the Lich King.
Why, Neon Elk? Why?
You could
Because
not stop me
must be
then.
done.
You will not stop me now. I
Honestly,
will
it's probably
fight
not even...
with
It's
honor.
not worth it to keep that. I want Jukebox. He made 6 cents profit on his barcode. Nice. That's an infinite money hack right there. Some strong chompers. Sometimes I chomp. That's true. I need someone to help me carry chat today.
Good explorer comes prepared.
I think that's the best card. I don't think the way this game has started out, we're going to be like schmorking him down and then throwing an Alex face. You give me advice on why you skip Hipster. Hipster's a 2-mana 1/3. So it's actually not very good in the early game. It gets free traded by a bunch of things. And if you're a Paladin and your cards are getting free traded, then you're never going to get back on the board. We're already going second, so in those instances, it's not a very good card. So you want your 2s to be at least a 3/2 or a 2/3. or do something more than just add a card to your hand. It's fun to add cards to your hand, but a lot of the time it doesn't amount to anything.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Is that all the carrot chomp? It's that carrot chomping, I reckon. I think so. And then our deck has other better 2-drops. So like, while I don't think this is a particularly strong card, it's a card that people overreact to. Like, he's kind of skipping his turn 5 to kill it. That might be his only play, but he's working really hard to kill that card. And it still summons a 1/1 guaranteed, sometimes more. The earlier you get jukebox totems out, the harder it is to deal with them typically. I think all of those things are kind of factors. It's kind of good. But say our deck only had 2/2-drops, we had no jukebox totems, then I'd probably be more inclined to keep a hipster because I'd rather do something on 2 than hero power or pass my turn. Now some decks have like 10 3-drops. You don't really need to keep a bad 2-drop if you're going second because you can coin out a 3 into a 3. Sometimes that can be better. And if we draw hipster when we have 10 mana or 8 mana, then we can play it and play something else and maybe play the spell we discover. Sometimes too with like cards like hipster, spell coiler, magic trick, the mage 1-mana spell. Sometimes you don't know exactly what you want. If you have to play it on 2, you have to choose between like the Scourge and Plague Strike, and maybe you don't know if you're going to even make it to the Scourge, but you really lose that ability to kind of assess where you might end up. That makes sense too. I think that's a thing.
For justice.
Hope it buffs here. So we could have guaranteed we got +3/+3, which is maybe correct. You'd be at 15. You'd be at 15. But we got another +2/+2, and it hit the one that could attack anyway. But if he didn't take the damage and we just, you know, one of these, that's fine too. Need a consecration. Right?
That's not a valid target.
Love pressing the button when I used to play back in Classic. Make hero power good again. Yeah, I think they could tweak some of the hero powers. For sure. And then we can clear a board. We're just hoping it doesn't gain life. And then I at least have outs for drawing weapons and stuff.
The battle.
So if you look at the way this game played out, like let's say you played the hipster and your intention was you wanted to find the Scourge in particular, right? That's what everybody wants when they play a hipster against a DK. Well, because we didn't keep the hipster and because we curved out as well as we did, which wasn't even perfect or anything, but because we curved out as well as we did, we got to end the game before turn 9, so you don't even need a card like the Scourge, because we didn't play an understated 2. Like, all that stuff factors in. That's why this game is so gosh darn
I will
difficult.
fight with honor. I will command the light.
Traders have 1 attack. Here, normally I would ditch one of these. I'd probably ditch Bronze Explorer. But when you have the Outfitter, I think you just want to keep all the cheap minions you can. If I mulligan a 3 away and I get a Tyrion, like a buff on a Tyrion's not that valuable, because that's so far away. Or if I ditch any of these cards and I get a weapon or a spell and I'm losing buffs. So I don't really like that. Secret really messed up his tempo. Which secret? What happened with the secret? I felt like something was crawling on me. Maybe it was.
I must move quickly.
Oh my Yogg, his own guy. What spell did it eat? Yogg cast Blade Storm. Oh yeah. That was pretty good. So I can chop him. Yogg killed his 2/1 and wasted his turn. Yeah, that was good. What was he trying to cast for 2 mana? Did he try to play the Plague Strike? Oh, it was a Plague Strike. Yeah. That was really good because it denied him a 2-2 and then caused him to skip his turn. Yeah, for sure. Let's just do it. Tell me how many buffed? 4? One non minion. Could be a consecration. I don't really care. I'd prefer if it's not. Hopefully he doesn't give it Divine Shield, but if he does, I'd say that's bull crap. He might go face, and then we can Funky Fin, free trade it. Double trades my guys. Whacks my guy and then kills it. Oh yeah, you can always ping, huh?
Reporting for duty.
Let's play this one. Let's play this one then.
Comes prepared.
Take Malagos, even though it's kind of shit.
Justice.
They're a good card to draft and read that decreases the chances of heartburn. Water elemental maybe. Oasis ally. Good to stay hydrated. Good to drink some water. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So I can chop and trade. Malloy. Thank you for the follow, Malloy. Whoa. Probably better. It's pretty nifty. Man, this card's just insane. My 34th birthday's coming up, and so is my stomach acid nowadays. Yeah, as I got older and fatter and balder, my heartburn seems to have increased. I don't think the baldness is related. Just throwing that out there. What's your favorite part of the job? The women or the money? They're both nice. That's by design.
Uther versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, I will fight with honor.
I'll keep one of these. Could be Seed Cloud Buckler. Could be Seed Cloud Buckler. My palms are balding. What does that mean? You have hairy palms?
Well met.
It's like you win the game in 3 turns so easy, but it's hard to have a plan like that. Yeah, I don't really have a plan.
Reporting for duty.
Part of my plan was definitely consisted of draw a 2-drop. That didn't happen though.
Reporting for duty.
For justice.
Good luck, Red. You got some smooth parts, Red? I do. Bottom of my foot.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
For justice.
Okay. It's turn 3. His turn 3. Taken 15. Wasted our weapon, wasted our consecration, but we haven't outright lost the game. And I'd consider that a bit of an accomplishment here, actually. It was very possible to have lost already. If they rebuff class card appearance rates, you seem to have a good amount. Certain classes seem to see... Oh, that's so disgusting. Seem to see their class cards at a higher rate than others. So the classes that see a lower rate of class cards are the ones that were good and got adjusted, micro adjustments. So Warlock, Priest seem to see their stuff less. That's disgusting. That was disgusting.
Mount up to battle.
He has to have an awful lot of burns still to kill us. 6 has to be more. It has to be like a lightning bolt plus a fire Ellie.
Wind and breath.
You like this song? I'm not so sure. Kind of sounds a little stupid. Hey Red, is Mage still OP right now, or has there been a shift in the meta? There's been somewhat of a shift in the meta. Mage is actually 3rd right now, even though it feels like you can't beat any mages. But I do feel like I've been having some mages go 3 and 3, losing to other mages. Maybe they like, I don't know. Maybe because there's so many of them, they like cancel each other out or something. I'm not sure. And then another like 1.5% to warrior, and then another % to paladin, and then another 3% to shaman. Oh, mage is second now. Well, shaman and mage are really close.
Versus the Lich King.
And then DK has another 3% increase up to 56% win rate above mage. But I'd say that
You could not
I'd say
stop me then.
Demon Hunter, sorry, Death Knight. I don't know what I'm saying. Death Knight seems to high roll more.
I will
When it high rolls,
fight
it high
with
rolls like better. Mage feels like you get a consistently better mage deck more often. Shaman feels like a kind of a mix. Like when it high rolls, it's still probably better than like a high roll mage or like an average mage, but you high roll less often. That probably brings the win rate down. Something like that. First minion played on each player's turn costs 1 less. That's pretty good for me. If I can find a jukebox totem, that would be delightful. Jukebox on turn 1 is pretty nice.
An island low
This card has absolutely carried us too. I'm gonna take this. If this was a minion and this was a minion, I would be somewhat motivated to take the minion buffs, but they are not. So
Keep it
build your
real.
own curve. This gives us 3 mana 4/4s. Oh man, I don't know what I did. My neck hurts so bad. Fine. Yeah, could double trade. Sure. They used to print a lot of 3 mana 4/4s. They don't really do that anymore. Like 3 mana 4/4s with minimal downside. OMG, yeah, I definitely slept funny, I guess. Because it didn't hurt this afternoon at all. And then I took a nap before the stream, and that hurts a lot. That actually hurts a lot too. Okay. Well, don't move my head, I guess. I mean, it's funny that that kind of feels weak for this card. I didn't kill 6 minions, but he does gain a lot of life.
With this helmet.
Value in that. I give him a wow. Maybe I guess he's gonna hero power anyway.
for duty.
Maybe it just stresses him out, right? It needs a sensual massage. You gave Bansky the bed while you slept on the couch. Yeah, he said I had to sleep on the... I asked him if I could sleep on the couch. He said no, I had to sleep on the floor. He just printed the Rush Trog. Yeah, that's true. Huh. That's true. What was the last one before that?
Feel the gift of the sun.
To battle! For justice!
I don't know, all these 1/1s, kind of low on resources. I want to get a full value Army of the Dead. We could have cleared that board and got 4. I think we would have even been left with a 2/2, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be good enough. You sleep near an open window. Does that hurt your neck? No, I did not. Should probably open the window in my bedroom because it probably just stinks like old man farts in there. And I'm probably so accustomed to it that I don't even notice. I'm not one to massage you, but would be open to enjoying ham sandwiches together. I'm not a big ham guy. I don't really like a ham sandwich much. That is probably an improvement for him. That definitely was an improvement for him. Maybe he was gonna try Remorseless Winter then.
Death do us part.
Till death do us part.
To battle! To battle! Reporting for duty.
Ham could fix your neck. Ham? Ham. When you put it that way, that would make a lick of sense. This is a problem. Guess I've got space for my Army of the Dead now. Little shitter army carry. I upgraded my silver hand recruits into 2/2 zombies. I like that. That's kind of flavorful, right? My 1/1s died.
Decide your fate. Unholy Symbol of death.
6, 7, 8. That's not enough. It's not enough to kill the Titan. Lay some slices on your sore muscles and wham, bam, thank you, ham. I would say thank you to the ham if I put it on my neck and I noticed any improvements in the way that it feels. Oh, I guess I just have to trade. Maybe I get a 2-mana weapon that deals 3. Is there such a thing? No, there's not. Okay, okay. 1 Titan down. 1 Titan down.
The citadel stands strong.
Poor guy. Can barely figure out what to do with all the cards in his hand. What's my best draw? Maybe I do just play this. One card that consumes our entire board and most of our following turn. Don't forget it. Drew him a card too. Don't forget it. Discovered him probably the Scourge. Don't forget that. Good point. You know, don't get to draft any Titans, but you do get to play against them an awful lot. In my opinion, this seems to be a totally legitimate deck. You can draft that? Yeah, you can draft that.
Justice.
I guess it doesn't do me... Does that gain life? Oh, that has life steal. Oh.
Justice.
Alright, we'll trade here so that we can see which other broken legendaries he has. To be fair, Cinematic Necrotic Explosion is not a broken legendary. It's really not very good. But you can kind of do whatever you want when you have the Primus a lot of the time. The rest of his deck is premium, of course. But...
It's boogie time.
Nice. Now we can pull this other Titan out.
Face me, you tilted tyrant.
Face me, you tilted tyrant. Has Pian always been in? Or they just bring him back? He was brought back with the most recent rotation. Also, hey Callie, I was thinking about you earlier today. We were talking about Cosmic. Hope you guys are doing well. Barons? Forged in the Barons? So, September 19th? 16th? 9th? Something. I'm honestly a little disappointed we didn't pull a Titan.
I spy with my orcish eye.
Reporting for duty.
Doing great, Cos. Mick left yesterday, but I'll be going to him a couple times in the coming months. Wow, that's exciting. That's exciting. Are you guys coming to TwitchCon? I forget. Or is he coming to TwitchCon? That could be a fun activity for young adults. 8's pretty good. We had somebody leave. We kinda got lucky along the way, I think.